Welcome back everybody, we're here again in the Golf Academy at Blackpool North Shore, and today we're going to be testing the Titleist Vokey Wedge. So the actual Vokey wedge we're looking at this year is the SM7. Very similar design to the other wedges from last year, but you've still got that spin milled groove face, so it's a little bit rougher surface actually on the face where the grooves are, but overall not much difference I don't think. The big difference for me though is the different grinds. So there's actually 6 different types of grinds for the club. I think this is a real big plus point for everybody out there because it's developed for different types of swings. Very confusing to start with because it's got all different letters and different kind of ways the club needs to work when it interacts with the ground. So let's just go over kind of the different type of grinds and what they're designed for. Okay, so to start we're going to do the F grind wedge. So that basically means that the sole of the club is very flat, there's no curves, nothing kind of falling off the back of it, it's just very flat on top. It's designed more for the full swings, and you'll only find the F grind in the 46 degrees up to 52 degree wedges. I do know the 56 is one of the most played wedges on tour for the Titleist players. So again, this kind of wedge is there to nip it off the turf, looking for them full swings into the green. Okay, next we're going to move actually onto the S grind wedge, and this is very similar to the F, so it's very flat at the top and with a little drop off at the end. It has been designed around Steve Stricker from his feedback and what he said about the wedge, so it is really set up for these square face shots. Has a little bit of versatility in it, so you could open up slightly, but you're looking more to have square face shots, maybe full shots into the green, and a little bit of playing ability around the green. Okay, so this now brings me on to one of Vokey's favourite wedges, and that's the M grind wedge. So the M grind is relatively flat, going halfway back on the sole, and it gradually falls off as like a nice curve all the way around the sole from toe to heel. It's very versatile. You can open up the wedge, play high shots, you can hit them full shots into the green, so it's an all-round wedge for all-round shots. Okay, so this now brings me on to the D grind wedge, and this is their high bounce wedge. So similar to the M grind, you just got less of the flat bit on the sole, but more of the kind of curve on the back. So when it interacts with the ground, it's going to be coming up out the ground quite quickly compared to the other wedges. So I think if you've got quite a steep swing, you take quite big divots, this could be the wedge for you. Okay, now we're on to actually the K grind wedge. So this is kind of the bunker wedge. So there's a lot of bounce on this wedge, which is going to really help you when you're digging into that sand, lift that ball out and just get it onto the green or even close to the flag. So if you're struggling out of bunkers, I'd be looking for the K grind wedge. Okay, lastly we've got the L-shaped grind wedge, and again this is the least forgiving wedge out there, but you can do a lot with it. So the shape of the actual sole makes it very easy to open it up, play full shots, half swings. So for the better player, they might be looking for a nice versatile wedge. I'd go for the L grind. Okay, so overall you can see Titleist here have made loads of different types of wedges that can do many different things. They come in many different lofts, different colours, shafts, grips. So these are the ultimate custom fitting wedge, I feel, just with the amount of bounce, because it really does need to suit that player's swing. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like it, subscribe to the page. We'll be posting again another one next week, so make sure you're watching that, and we'll see you next time.